Year-long wait has been over. G20 Summit held on New Delhi on 9th and the 10th September 2023 has come to an end. Now let us discuss major takeaway from this mega event at New Delhi, where world leaders had gathered and deliberated various issues for 2 days. Source: Google within bracket Reuters. Point number one: overcoming deep divisions over war in Ukraine to produce consensus document and move forward in issues such overhauling institutions like World Bank. They also formally admitted the African Union to the bloc to make the group more representative. Softer language on Ukraine war. G20 nations agreed that states cannot grab territory by force and highlighted the suffering of people of Ukraine but avoided direct criticism of Russia for the war. This is a contrast to the last year's G20 summit declaration at Bali, which directly condemned Russia for the war and that it withdraw from Ukraine. Declaration was successful to the extent that everyone, including Russia, committed themselves to not seizing the territory by force. So, this declaration at New Delhi in respect of Russia-Ukraine war is outcome of geostrategic location and geostrategic relationship between India and USSR and Russia. African Union, merger of African Union. 55 member of African Union was made formally permanent member of G20 on par with European Union. Against previously South Africa was the only member of G20 so far. The move comes after BRICS, another group dominated by China and Russia, expanded to include Saudi Arabia and Iran, among other nations. Major deal: United States, Saudi Arabia, India join hands for a transport corridor. They agreed to set up rail and ports links between Middle East, South Asia, and eventually to Europe. The Biden administration is seeking to counter China's One Belt, One Road policy by pitching Washington as an alternative partner investor for developing nations as a D20, but no detailed groundwork or financing time frame has been worked out. In this context, a working group could have been formed. Incremental climate change. The G20 leaders agreed to pursue the tripling renewable energy globally by 2030 and accepted the need to phase down unabated use of coal power, but stopped short of major climate goals. It also said $4 trillion a year would be needed to pay for the green energy transition and did not lay out a pathway to this. This deliberation by G20 being closely monitored ahead of COP28 United UN Climate Change Summit in UAE later this year. Modi boast standing as India big arrives year-long opportunity to showcase India as an influential diplomatic and economic power, drive investment and trade flows into world's most populous country. It has provided PM a platform, a boost to his standing at home as he seeks a third term in office. To his supporters, the successful outcome of a summit showed India's big movement has arrived. Thank you.